Oh man, let me tell y'all this story. So, have you ever came home and did something in a fit of rage and then felt horrible afterward? Well, that's kind of what I just did. I came home and I looked at my reef, and I've been dealing with these trash palys ever since I got into the hobby. So I came home one day and I'm looking at these palys and I decided, hey, I'm gonna get some tweezers and I'm gonna start pulling these things out, because I've been doing that ever since I upgraded from a 30-gallon tank years and years ago to a 75-gallon tank years and years ago to this 180-gallon tank in the last few years. And the reason being is that I use the same rock that I've been using in all of those tanks. And one of the first trades that I did when I was a new saltwater guy was I traded this guy for these ugly green and brown trash palys. And they've been with me ever since. So I came home just like any other day and I decided I'm gonna get rid of some of these today. So I started picking, and I started picking, and then I started pulling rocks out, and I pulled another rock out, and I pulled another rock out. Ultimately, I pulled out about 60 pounds of rock from my reef, all on the far left-hand side. When I was done, I looked at myself and I was like, Brian, what have you done? How are you going to continue? So, over the next couple of weeks or so, I ordered some new rock from bulk reef supply, and instead of having my normal rock pile that I normally have in my reefs, I decided to do some kind of rockscape. So I got the rocks. I only ordered about 30 pounds of rock with a couple of pieces of flat rock in there as well. But for the most part, 30 pounds, half of what I probably threw out, because I wanted to create more empty space in my reef. So I got some of that 2-part epoxy putty and I started putting the rock structure together. Created the whole thing outside the tank and then put it in the tank. Now, in order to prevent a cycle, I did use some of the, your quick cycle type of chemicals. But so far, so good. I think it's doing pretty good. Let me show you guys a look at what it looks like today. Now, of course, the corals aren't placed exactly where I want them to go, but you kind of get an idea. Some are where I want them, others aren't where I want them yet, but this is going to serve to be the update for my reef for this month. The new rock structure on 1/3 of my tank. I hope you like it. I like this new design. I think it kind of shows my growth in rockscapes. And hopefully it'll show my growth in coral placement once I get everything done. So here's the new tank. I hope you guys enjoy.